Let's get some energy going in here. Fantastic. How's everybody doing tonight? Fantastic. We're a very enthusiastic crowd. I like that in the crowd. Thank you guys for coming out. This is Man vs. Movie, the world's only one-man improvised movie. Basically how it goes is this. In a moment, I'm going to come to you guys for a suggestion that I'll use as my jumping off point. That suggestion will be a line of poetry or a lyric from a song. In a moment, a line of poetry or a lyric from a song. Start thinking about that college poetry class you took because you thought it was going to be easy. The one poem you remember from that, or a song, or whatever. And then using that as my jumping off point, I will improvise for you an entire feature film, including everything you'd see in a big Hollywood blockbuster film, camera angles, plot, characters, special effects, everything you see in a big movie, you can improvise right here before your very eyes. How's that sound? Okay, great. So, as promised, now I'm coming to you for the suggestion, a line of poetry, or a lyric from a song. Line of poetry, or a lyric from a song.
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
What? The one I heard you started first, but he said it louder. It's a nice day for a white wedding. What was yours, out of curiosity?
Baby blue staring out a window pane.
Baby blue staring out a window pane, nice day for a white wedding. We'll see what we can do. All right, here we go. Pure, beautiful white. And as the camera pulls back, we realize it's the back of a wedding gown. It's a gigantic, it's like a royal wedding gown, like fit for a queen. In fact, it is a princess, and it's huge out to here, and just reveals her back. She's lovely. You can tell even from her back that she's beautiful. And she's looking in a mirror. Now we can tell from her front that she's beautiful too, because we can see her. And she's just looking at herself. And she's kind of admiring it, but she doesn't look like she's totally sure. Her reflection is like. And over. Sarah, what do you think of this dress? As the camera spins around, and then Sarah, and Sarah's like her handmaid. She's sort of a big Zoftig sort of woman, and she has like a wimple on. Oh, my lady, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This is like snow has fallen on the most beautiful flower in our kingdom, my lady. What do you think? That's what matters. I don't know. It's not the gown, is it really? It's me. I don't know if I'm ready to be married. I mean, I'm betrothed, yes. The arrangements are made, that's true. I don't know. Am I ready to be married? Really? Should we go from being a girl to being a woman to a wife? Leaving my family's castle and moving into someone else's castle? I mean, it's just castle. Really, Sarah, what do you think? My lady, if you're not ready, then maybe you shouldn't get married. Oh, Sarah, it's so easy for you to say. You're common. You can do whatever you want. To be poor is to be free. To be royal is to be continually bound in a cage of gold and pleasures and power. You know? No, my lady, I don't. I work so hard, day and night. Well, I'll go explore my freedom and empty out your chamber pots. We cut to a forest. It's huge, just dark forest, just giant tree, thick, civilization hasn't made it out. There's a little path that comes through a little path, that's it, through the forest. Maybe one horse. In fact, there is a horse. Now the camera spins around. Now we're looking from the forest point of view and there's a man on horseback. He's sort of a dandy. He's got very blue and like gold trim on everything, and he's got two big saddlebags that jingle with money as he rides. Whoa, easy there, Bartholomew. This looks like a bit of a sticky wicket up ahead. Forest, eh? I better make myself ready for this, eh? All right, Bartholomew. he doesn't get like just 20 feet into the forest. You know, you see him sort of disappear just behind the line of the tree, and then he's in the forest, and then it's dark. It's like it's almost nighttime inside the forest. Careful. And he's knocked off and he's like pinned to a tree with an arrow. The horse doesn't give it. The horse is gone. He's gone. No, who's doing it? And then suddenly it's just a gigantic close-up, super close-up of these blue eyes. And he's just it blinks. They're male eyes, but they have like really long lashes. And then so we start seeing, it's sort of all silhouetted, he's all just dark. And then as he looks up, we see that it's the man from his eye. We know his eyes from before. You know, he's rustic, but like handsome. Like, you know, he would rough you up, but then he'd like give you a kiss at the end, you know? You, sir, how dare you come into my forest? We come back to this guy. Your forest, this belongs to the king. This is not your forest at all. This is his forest. Oh, right, your forest. Sorry, I didn't realize this was the case. We come back to this guy. Tell all your friends this forest is under my protection. And any that come in here are subject to my laws, sir. Do you understand? Back to this guy. Yes, please just let me go. Please let me go. Very well. You shall be free. But your horse and your monies stay with me. On your way. We cut to the interior of a. It's like a building that's made of stone. It's not like a jail. It's like a garrison. It's a garrison is what it is. That's what I was looking for, garrison. And it says over the door, garrison. And it's sort of pushed inside. I should have just read that. It says it, and we just came right in. And it's inside. There's a man, two men in fact. This man is big and broad and square-jawed and with a goatee, and he's clearly in charge. He's pouring himself a cup of tea. This man is not in his chair at all. He's just a little weasel of a guy, and he's all the reports are in just two big piles of money. Yes, that's all the taxes and the extra bits. Yes, Franklin, thank you. You've done a good job. This money will go well towards my wedding, eh? Oh, yes, your wedding, sir. Yes, marrying Madam Caroline. You are fortunate indeed. Everything goes your way, sir, eh? Yes. The wheel of fortune always lands on you. Right. Click, 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 click. Marcus again. Click, 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 click. Marcus again, right, sir? Yeah. Yes. I know how the wheel of fortune works. Always comes up Marcus. Let us go our rounds. Let the populace know that we are fixated on their safety. Shall we? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shall you ride, sir? Shall I run beside you, or shall I ride as well? What do you think, Franklin? Running beside you, sir. Of course, as it is always. So we cut to Marcus astride a horse, a big, black, unreasonably large horse. It's like like not a Shetland, the opposite, the other one, but bigger even than that, and black, just sheer black. And he has like a golden braid here and like a giant badge, and running beside him, tired and sweaty. This is why he's so skinny and tiny. So he's running, Franklin. Yes, up here, there's a small fracas among men over the water rights of this well, sir. Maybe we should look into this. Hey, right, sir? Look into this thing. Maybe the tick Marcus again, sir? Yes, Franklin, we shall. Oh there! You too! What is the problem here? It's two older guys, just two old men, so ready to. They're just both wearing leather aprons or craftsmen of some sort. This man is like totally. He has like long white hair, and this man's like totally bald except like this orbit of white hair. And they're just they look kind of the same, but just old. Like, this man's trying to steal all the water, and I need some of it for my craft. This man is cur has not the witness. And the heated Marcus just comes up. Listen! This dispute is ended. But since you have taken the sheriff's time, you shall pay the sheriff's toll. 3 gold apiece. Hey, now. But that's all I have. Yes, of course, sir. Yes. I just remember, sir, I did not put up a fight. I paid right away. Well, yes, sir. Marcus, all right. Peace in this town. This weekend is my wedding day. I will have none of this during my wedding. All right? On with whatever you do. What do you do? I'm a blacksmith, sir. Aye, sir. I'm a tanner. I make leather things and goods. Ah, yes. Of course. 2 pillars of our fair town. Back to your pursuits. Back to them. Go! These men are. We cut to the interior of the castle where we see Lady Caroline. It's a long shot down the table of her. She's wearing not her wedding dress, but another lovely, beautiful dress. She's picking at her food. The camera swings around to the far end of the table, down another long shot to her father. Caroline? Caroline? Reginald, please come here. Very stoic. Yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? Ask Caroline how she's doing. She seems under the weather. Not her usual bright, sunny self. You know? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Goes to a side shot and tracks with him. In the middle of the table is like a pitcher. Finally, he comes up to her. Madam Caroline, your father would like to know how you're feeling. He seems you're not your regular bright, sunny self. Oh, Reginald, I'm not. Is that all? I mean, it's just such a long way back. In details, I take those happily, save myself a trip. You know? Yes, it's the wedding. I'm just not sure about the wedding. Very well. I'll tell him. Well, that's all. Cuts to a side shot. Back to the pitcher. He gets a couple more steps, and the king. I'll handle this myself. Majesty, this is the middle of the table. I've never seen you venture so far from your seat, sir. This is my daughter, Reginald. One of the most important things to me in the world. Out of your way, sir. Give me a piggyback ride, in fact. Oh, yes, sir. His Majesty is in fine health. But, Father, what are you doing here? I didn't imagine you ever. You rode Reginald right up too. Yes, I understand you're nervous about the wedding. This is something your mother would have wanted if she hadn't died so terribly. She'd be happy today. Happy, I'm sure, not to be dead as well. So many things your mother's missing. Your wedding, being alive, seeing this, me ride Reginald across the table. She's really missing out, eh? You must marry the sheriff, you know. It's important for our family, for the kingdom. Could you, just for your father, just for 50 years or so, make a go of this sham wedding? Please, could you, for me? I'd appreciate it. Yes, Father. Yes, I will. Cut to the interior of the forest, where we see the man from before, the bandit from before. He's totally stripped of the horse. It's just like 2 giant saddlebags of money, and the horse is totally like all his stuff is just he's just like a free naked horse. Yeah, remember the Thomas the Brave? He won't. He's a horse. He won't remember anything. suddenly there's a, and this guy just moves for a second, and he's like completely disappeared in the forest. Just camouflage. Coming over here, there's two guys with like sort of like sheriff stuff on, but they're not sheriffs. They're like deputies, but like sort of medieval deputies. And this guy.
Did you hear anything? I thought I heard a man talking. A man talking to a horse. That's crazy, right? I mean, that's crazy, right? A man talking to a horse.
Yes, it's ridiculous. All right, quiet now. This is a stealth mission.
You know, you're pretty critical for someone who yells. You know, I'm saying if it's a stealth mission, that's kind of for everyone, right? Not just you, right? Stealth mission, quiet for everyone.
Shut up. Let's go. An arrow, and these two guys are stuck together with an arrow to a tree. God, gosh, dang it, I knew that, oh man. And then we see this guy again. You, what are you doing here in my forest? This is the forest of Thomas the Brave. No, it's not. They're like cheek to cheek. It's super awkward. No, it's not. It's the sheriff's forest. Yeah, it's the sheriff's forest. I told you. You yelling totally gave up position. Shut up! It's not the sheriff's forest. It's the forest of Thomas the Brave and her freedom. Go tell your master. Be gone and go to. That was a mistake. They grabbed their pet. But he's like, and they're surrounding him. And then it's like, and then we see their faces, and the other guy's face, and the bandit's face, and now the wide shot. They both at the same time. And they charge. He's like, and they kill each other. They're fucking terrible. The sheriff will avenge us. The sheriff will avenge our deaths. You killed each other. I'm really guiltless in most of this. This is a revenge against me. It's revenge. Oh, you're dead. Thomas, you need a friend. You're talking to a horse and then to dead men. You just need to get out more. We cut to the stables, the royal stables, where we see Sarah and Carolyn. Carolyn is in a big. She's kind of beautiful, but like a sort of her version of like a commoner's cape. It's like beautiful. And she's just like a hood, and we see her hair, her golden hair, and her beautiful face, and Sarah behind her, just drab, you know. Oh, my lady, what are here's your bags, my lady. Two gigantic bags over the back of a beautiful horse, a beautiful white horse, like it's never been outside before. Sarah, yes. I'll take these meager possessions, two giant bags. I'll take these meager possessions and I'll start my life anew as a free, poor person like you. Does that sound frightfully wonderful? Yes, my lady, frightfully wonderful. Freedom of being poor. Sarah, come with me. Come and be the servant of a poor woman. You're not super clear on how poor works. It's really a lot of doing it yourself, is it? Poor, very strong on DIY, my lady. Do dress yourself? That's going to be new. Do your own dishes, own laundry. Sarah, you're crazy. You're crazy. I'll figure this out. I'll miss you. I'll miss all those things that you do. But I'm a free woman now. I do everything for myself. Help me on my horse. She's like side saddle because she's a lady. And we just see, as this horse recedes into the we just see Sarah there. Oh my. We cut to the interior of the king's bed chamber. It's a gigantic king-size bed. And it's gigantic. I did that. He's just like, and he's wearing his sleep crown. And Reginald comes in, he's like shouting, like, oh. Terribly sorry. Hello, sire. Hello, sire.
What's it? Reginald? My goodness, it's barely dawn. What's the problem? What's going on, Reginald?
Sire, your daughter, she's gone. Closer with the king.
Gone? Gone where? Reginald, you're supposed to keep. Reginald, I blame you for this.
We cut to Reginald. Sire, I'm much more fetching and bringing and piggyback rides. I'm not supposed to keep talking to your daughter. Turn her back to the king. Nonetheless, I blame you. Where is she? Come back to Reginald. I think so. She's run away from the wedding. She's gone. Well, and come back to the king. Well, then we will have to see to that. We cut to the interior of the garrison, where we see Marcus and Franklin, and the door swings open, and it's Reginald. Introducing His Majesty King Henry VII, royal personage, King of Kings, father of princess, ruler of the tides and the movement of the moon. He's here. Marcus, I have some bad news.
Oh, my liege, bad news.
Franklin, down!
Bad news, my liege. What could that possibly be?
Nothing concerning you, sir, right? Because Marcus, right? It's always a good feeling. Franklin!
Bad news? What is it? What could it be?
It's Caroline. She's gone. Into the forest. We cut to Marcus.
Into the forest. Finally, a reason for me to go into the forest.
We cut to Marcus and Franklin, and it just looks like it's the two of them. There we go. Franklin just looks like they're brave, but then the camera widens out. We see he's got a whole bunch of dudes with him, a bunch of guys, a bunch more like 50, more. These guys can totally kill each other. We cut to the interior of the forest. It's dark, almost night in the forest, and we see the Princess Caroline and her horse. My goodness gracious! An arrow. Oh, what was that? And we cut to the eyes. We cut to her eyes. We cut to their eyes. We cut to a wide shot where we see the two of them, her down here on her horse, him crouched up in a tree. And we see, even though they're far away, there's electricity between the two of them. You, girl, who are you? Who are you to come into my forest? This is not your forest, it's my father's forest. I am Princess Caroline. And there's just like a perfect halo of light behind her. And a little breeze comes by. Princess Caroline. And who, sir, are you? We cut to him holding the horse. I'm Thomas the Brave, guardian of this forest and of freedom. We cut to the two-shot of them. Well, sir, you are well met, because I am a free poor woman now. Are you indeed? Are you indeed? Then you won't need these things. Go, horse, go! Now you are totally free of everything. Come with me. What's that? They look, and sort of down the road, they see in the distance, and all these guys, right? But they're coming quickly. We swing around to the two of them. Who's that? Who comes after you? Oh no, it's my betrothed Marcus, the sheriff. Sheriff Marcus is your betrothed? Oh, Thomas, you've really done it now. Come, quickly with me. They run, and a moment later, he's disappeared, and she's still totally visible. Oh, he comes back. Look, you have to trust me, all right? If you believe in freedom, as I do, then you must do everything I say. That's not really freedom, is it? You're trading some immediate freedom for long-term freedom. Lady, please! All right, then. I will listen to you. Let's go. We cut to Marcus and his men. Oh! Up ahead there. That fine robe is no robe of a poor woman. That's Princess Caroline's robe. I've seen her running away from me wearing that robe before. This is an all too familiar sight. Quickly, you men, surround the forest. Bring me that girl and whatever that is. We cut to Thomas and Carolyn up in a little tree blind, tree blind. And he's got leaves all around him, but she's just covered in jewels and stuff. So it's leaves and then sparkly. Lady, stay here. Allow me to please defend your. And just below him, his point of view, we see two guards. And then below him, they're unconscious. Only 48 left. He's running through the forest. It turns to a crazy montage. Every time someone comes out, like a pole vaulter, he launches that dude into another dude. 46. These two guys,
2 more guys killed themselves. I told you they could do it. And then and a bunch of guys see this, and a bunch of them run away. Like 30. They're running. And these guys, he's like punching, and then go with his bow, and he gets the thing. Takes like 6 of them out. This guy, shoot. He just really hated that guy. Now it's just like Marcus and Franklin left. You, sir. What have you come for? What is mine? Princess Carolyn. That's his, really. I mean, he proposed, gave a ring and everything. Marcus. Shut up! Well then, sir, you and I shall have it out. Marcus pulls his sword. It's gigantic. Have at you, sir. Ching, ching, ching. It's him. Ching, Marcus. Ching, ching, ching. Now the other guy. Ching, ching, ching. And the other. Ching, 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 ching. Over to Marcus's hair. Oh, sir. Ching, ching, ching. And then Thomas's face. Ah, you. Ching, ching. And then suddenly a close-up of Thomas's thigh. Ching. And cut. Ah, it's Franklin. Ha, right, sir. Very good. Right, sir. And then this. His he's down. He's out of the fight. Do the ting, 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 ting. Thomas's sword. He's completely unarmed. Now what? You and I? What now? What now? Suddenly, from the tree, Caroline. Right on top. He's unconscious. Oh, Thomas, you really fought well. You overcame the sheriff. You are free now. You've done something no one ever expected. You did something for yourself. Congratulations. And then riding up on this giant, the giant wagon, there's guys that clearing trees ahead of it so this wagon can come. And then the side shot, it's the king. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Father, his name is Thomas the Brave. Oh, long lost Prince Thomas the Brave. Sir, we thought you dead in the war. No, sir. I fought the war for a while, and then I fought no more wars. Now I fight for freedom, and this forest, and your daughter. Caroline, will you instead marry me? I would like to date for a while. We see 1 year later, as the curtain rises, they dated, figured it out. Dun, 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 dun. And the king, the king is holding the book. All ye who gather here, please bless the union of these 2 people. As they kiss, and the screen fades to black.